Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, yet to another weekly review. Today we'll be looking at AUDUSD, NZDUSD, and USDJPY. I went to them and I saw some very nice setups over there. So I'd really like us to go into them and see what the market may have for us in store this week. So now let's just start by making all the areas of uh, important areas in the charts. Let's check out AUDUSD, and this is a very interesting area over there. That's another one over here, because this is a previous high that put in this low, even though the market hasn't pushed to that area over there where we're actually looking to kind of like short from, but the market seems like it has lost all of its momentum at the current market price. So let's continue with the marking. Let's also take this area over here. There's a very interesting area over there, and this one over here. So let's dive in deeper to see what the market has in store for us at the H4. So notice how the market has been breaking structure to the downside, pushing with very nice momentum to the upside. As the market has been doing so, it has actually been breaking structure to the upside, leaving us with inefficiencies and a very good break of structures there. Order blocks, they're very nice over there, and here as the previous one before, we also had that one. This is a very nice demand area over here. So as the market has been breaking structure to the downside, it got to a point that has a very strong resistance effect over there, because let's notice how the market has been failing to break below this area every time it gets to that area. It got to that point, and notice how it has kind of like, let me just mark out this area over here so that we can see this clearly. Notice how it has been actually failing to break above this area once the market has been playing around this area. So the market has been actually consolidating around that area. Let me push it a little bit to the upside. The market has been consolidating around this area, actually failing to push all the way to the upside. So when we go down to an H1 time frame, you can easily see that the market pushed above here, but it failed. It pushed above here, but it kind of like failed to maintain that by giving us a shift over here. This is the low that put in that high, and all of a sudden here it changed. This shift came with a very nice order block over here, a very nice supply over here. So I'm marking it on the H1 so that we can actually see the filtered noise from the H4, because on an H4 it's a very nice zone that you can mark out from here. So from this zone, I'd really like to see the market actually doing this. I'd really like to see the markets pushing all the way to the upside, to tap into this area, to then short all this way to the downside. That would be a very nice trade to catch over there. Very, very beautiful setup over there. Other than that, if the market doesn't play as planned, it would really be nice to see it pushing all the way above actually the structure, pushing all the way above, and then retesting this level over here to continue with the overall bias to the upside, or actually breaking this structure below and retesting it to then continue with the sales. Remember, we allow the market to come to us, we allow the market to show us the way, we allow the market to lead, and we actually follow. So we don't just get into the market and command it to do whatsoever we want it to do. We allow it to lead. That's why we have probabilities and possibilities. It's good to have a plan, but you have to know that within the markets you have to be patient and allow the market to come to you. So that will be it for AUDUSD. Let's check out USDJPY. Notice that these two have a very nice correlating effect. These two have a very nice correlating effect, because as NZDUSD has been pushing, even AUDUSD has been pushing strongly to the upside. So if that AUDUSD is showing us a potential reversal, it's not yet confirmed, it's a potential reversal. This means we might also be expecting the very same thing to happen with NZDUSD. But we also have to be cautious and actually allow NZDUSD to tell us its story. AUDUSD has showed us what it would really like to do, but now let's check out NZDUSD. Okay, let's start by marking out all of those important areas over there. Also have one around here and a very nice area around here. Okay, let's take the previous high. Let's take the previous high and let's check out this one over here. It's a very nice one over here, and another one over here. So from these areas, I'd really like us to focus into, okay, let's mark the low. Haven't checked the low, must always mark the high and the low. Let's put this one. Yeah, these are very important areas over there from our daily time frame. So notice how this market has also been pushing very drastically to the upside. On a daily time frame, we kind of like had this supply over here, which the market actually couldn't tap into. The market failed to tap into it as we wanted it to do. But remember that we are still bullish. We are still very, very, very much bullish. But with us being bullish, we've kind of like left very nice areas of interest over here. We left very nice areas of interest below. Very nice areas of interest over here. This was also a very nice break of structure here. Very nice one over here. So very nice. So let me adjust this to suit the current market price action. We have one over here, and we can take this one and turn it to the base, the drop, the push, the base over there to the left hand side. So notice how the market has been breaking structure to the upside, but here it has kind of like also lost momentum here. So let's dive in deeper into the H4. This area here also broke structure. When we dive in deeper, we can see that this was also another nice supply area, demand area over there, which broke the structure with inefficiency to the upside, but then notice how the market came back to retest this. This was a very nice gradual drop over here, and drops like this on AUDUSD usually indicate that the market is ready to push to the upside. Look at this, and then chances are we may be just having that flag type of a movement that we've been seeing for the past few weeks happening before that initial push to the upside. It also happened over here with NZDUSD. It has just been repeating itself for the previous weeks. Whenever the market wants to push, it creates a flag. Whenever NZDUSD wants to push, it creates that kind of a flag, and it pushed all the way to the upside there. It also did that again over here, as I've been observing it. It also did that kind of a move over here, and it kind of like shot straight up to the upside once its move is complete. So chances are we may be going to experience that very same thing that has been happening with the markets for the past few weeks with NZDUSD. But that doesn't necessarily mean we have to neglect the current price action and what can potentially happen. So with NZDUSD, I'd really like to see it actually breaking above internally shooting all the way to the upside, giving me some shooting up and giving me some corrective structure over here within this area, giving me a corrective structure and actually shooting all the way to the upside. And that's when maybe we can consider those buys. Other than that, it will also be nice to see the market breaking below this level. Let me remove this and this one too, breaking below this level and actually retesting it to push the overall sales to the downside in correlation with AUDUSD. So it would really be nice to see the market playing out in such a manner, because of that would be a very nice positive correlation. Should the buys be ready to come within this range, I'd really like to see some alignment over here. I'd really like to see some alignment over here. Thus the buys will come if the market breaks above that area. The origin is here, the origin is above, it's around about at the top right here. So those are my areas of interest on NZDUSD. Those are my areas of interest. Those are my areas of interest over there. So it would really be nice to see the market, if it really wants to push to the upside, to the downside, it should actually retest, break below, retest this area, and then we can talk about those shoots to the downside to secure all this move to the downside. If it happens in a different way, then the market can actually cross above this area over here, retest it, and then shoot all the way to the upside. And that will be it for NZDUSD. They are very interesting because they are at areas of turning points, but the direction according to price action actually seems like they are different from each other, and we know for sure that they are very correlating. So this is what the market does. It gets to you, so you just have to give it some time and allow the market to sweep, take up the impatience to only leave the patience within the markets. Lastly, let's check out the USDJPY. USDJPY has been pushing very nicely since the previous week all the way to the upside, and I think now it has gotten into one of my areas of interest. So let's check out the daily first and mark out the highs and lows. Okay, this is the low. Let's take this previous one. This is the low, and we also have another area of interest over here, and we have another high over here, another area of interest over here, and the high, it's all the way there. I've actually been waiting for those swings for some time, but the market has not yet confirmed, because it would really be nice to get in and just push the market all the way to the upside to recover all of that melt of USDJPY. So what we can see right now, let's also mark out this area of interest over here. The market was melting after this push to the upside. The market has been melting ever since. So the market was actually feeling in this push to actually start a new trend to push all the way to the upside, as it has been doing in the previous weeks and months. So let's dive in deeper into the H4 to check out what the market has for us. So as the market has been breaking structure to the downside, it has actually been leaving a lot of inefficiency that has not been filled. The market has been leaving a lot of inefficiency that has not been filled, and we know that the market will always want to fill its gap. The market will always want to fill its gap. The market doesn't leave anyone behind, so they break, they retest to collect, they break, they retest to collect. So there are plenty of opportunities everywhere in the markets. You just have to be patient enough to allow them to come to you. So I'm just making up these ones so that we can actually focus on the area of interest, that we can actually focus on the current area of interest as it is down there. So let's make up this high over there. This is my last break of structure that actually gave me that impulsive move that put in the low. Now the market has actually been consolidating around this area. The market has been consolidating around this area over here. Notice now that since the market has been consolidating, it once started to give out the buys, but they didn't hold for that long. It started to give out the buys at this area. Whilst we thought it was going to break above to actually retest it, it didn't, to push all the way to the upside over there. It actually didn't, but broke below actually for those cells. So since these cells align with our overall trend of the downtrend, so those, this is our actually most important point within this structure here. So we broke structure. This is our origin, this was our supply, another supply over there that broke structure with inefficiency. This was the previous one. This was another one. I really wanted us to filter out this noise over here, as this could possibly be liquidity grab over there to take out these early sellers over here, because I remember I had a very nice sell placed around this area. But as we can see now that the market just opened with a very drastic momentum to the upside, so the market could be sweeping this area over here to actually take in the sellers at that level before it could actually sell. The market could be doing such a thing over there. Those buyers will only come in, I want them after the break of structure to the upside over there, a proper retesting structure and further pushes to the upside. That's when I'll be looking for those buys. Other than that, everything I'll be looking for, it would only be sells at USDJPY. But now the catch is to catch them at very nice premium prices over there, rather than selling at discount and being liquidity and the market taking you out before it could actually go into your anticipated direction. So as the market has been building up momentum to the upside, it'd really be nice to see the market getting back into the structure over here, getting back into the structure before we can confirm that the sellers are now in, getting back within structure, retesting the area, and then that's when we can start to look for those sellers, as the market has been very strongly pushing to the upside since the 16th or the 26th over here. It's just been pushing, giving us this push correcting to this area. So I'd really like to see what may happen on this area, but should the market break above, it will only mean that those buyers are in, but only up to a level point until the market actually breaks structure to the upside. Then we can start to look for those overall buys over there. That was it for this session. I hope it was actually productive for this week. And what we should also be on the lookout for is that this is the first week of a new month, and we know that on each and every Friday of the first week of a new month we have NFP coming in. So this NFP may play a very important role in terms of liquidation and giving us the overall direction of the markets for the entire month that is coming of September. I hope everyone have a great trading week for this upcoming week. Please like, share the video. Yes sir, we are killing it till infinity. Yes sir.